I'd also like to thank the very talented Shaina NC. She's called the Queen of Drapes has the world record for draping a sari in more than 54 styles. Also, the iconic designer duo Abu Jani and Sandeep Khosla are going to be showcasing their wonderful collections, their mesmerizing creations to us this evening. To begin this evening, I would like to thank our sponsors without whom this evening wouldn't have been possible. We thank our title sponsors, Fevicol and the Pidilite Group. I want all of you to give a loud round of applause for Fevicol and Pidilite for presenting this evening to us. Thank you, Mahindra Holidays and Resorts. Thank you, IGI, the International Gemological Institute. Thank you, Liva from Grasim. Thank you to our venue partner, NSCI Dome and MCGM. Thank you to Jules by Shivanjali. Thank you to JCB Salons. And thank you to our event partner, Entertainment Bay. Thank you to all our partners. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I urge all of you to please donate to the cause generously. We have drop boxes. You can drop in cash or check or even swipe machines, and please come together to fight against cancer. Paytm users can also donate by scanning the QR code at the back of their invite. You have invites. At the back of that, there's a QR code. You can scan it and Paytm your donations to us if you wish to. I would urge you to donate generously. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, we want to start the celebrations this evening. This evening has a lot in store for you. We have a lot of entertainment. We have a lot of fashion. We have a lot of glitz. We have a lot of glamour. We have a lot of dazzle that's going to happen here on this evening. So are you ready, everybody to my left? Are you ready, everybody to my right? No, my right has lesser energy, yeah? Are you ready, everybody on my right? Thank you. Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, gives me immense happiness to present you the first act of the evening. I'm very, very excited to introduce to you a star, a superstar, the winner of Indian Idol Season 10, also the runner-up of Saregama Pa Little Champs 2011. You've recently heard him in the song Sab Badhiya Hai from Yash Raj Films. Ladies and gentlemen, sold out shows everywhere across the world. He's wooed audiences with his golden voice across the globe. And tonight, he's here with us in our very own Mumbai. Please put your hands together for the talented, for the amazing, for the rock star, as I give you Salman Ali. Now request Mr. YK Sapru to felicitate Mr. Timas Printer. Sir. Can we request Mrs. Rekha Sapru to kindly felicitate none other than the amazing Miss Shaina NC. A loud round of applause for Shaina NC, social worker, politician, iconic designer, queen of drapes. May we request Mr. YK Sapru to felicitate Amrita Rao, celebrated Bollywood actor. Loud round of applause for Amrita, everybody. This versatile, dynamic lady, not just a spokesperson of BJP, but also the Queen of Drapes. Can I request you to say a few words?
I don't think anybody is interested in any kind of speech. So let me start by only saying thank you, Abu Sandeep, for always supporting Cancer Patients Aid Association. And to the audience, if you really need to applaud, you need to applaud Mr. Y.K. Sapru, Rekha Sapru, Shelja, and Silu Dhanara, because this is one organization where if you donate even 500 rupees, you know it's going to the right cause. I remember my father today because he is the one who introduced me to this organization. And 20 years down, we've got people from real walks of life walking for my segment. Of course, Abu and Sandeep are the best in the country. So a huge round of applause to all the audience for not watching IPL and coming to support Caring with Style and for coming to support a good cause. We all know that glamour should have a meaning. And really, at this juncture, I'd like to thank the very, very silent sponsor sitting there, Mr. Parekh of Fevicrol and Pidilite, Dev, the entire team, Shelja. And for all of you who are going to watch the second half, which is going to be people from the age group of 20 to our most senior, who is 85, all achievers in their individual capacity, and all of whom are here only to support cancer patients. So please don't be stingy with your claps. Enjoy and make them enjoy, because Mumbai is used to seeing fashion shows with a select 200, 300, 400. Very rarely do you have a 10,000 people audience. So salute all the Mumbaikars.
Friends, I would like to just tell you that China and Sea has been for almost over a decade the pillar of CPA. And we are grateful to all that she has done. So 3 cheers for China and Sea.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the boys of the fashion circuit, the pioneers of high fashion in India. Give it up for Abu Jani Sandeep Khosla.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for being here. CPA is an association we've been associated for the last 3 years. Mr. Bachchan very kindly walked for us 3 years ago. He's here today. It's wonderful to have you here. I want to thank China, who actually got us on board 3 years ago. It's been a wonderful marriage, as they say. And thank you, CPA, for all the wonderful work you do. Please be generous and donate generously tonight. Thank you.
Sitting like graceful citizens, and not just graceful citizens, but sitting to support cancer patients. So a huge round of applause for them too. Thank you all and enjoy the show. And please let him watch it in peace. I request you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, dignitary.
With mic there.
Hello. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being such an amazing audience. A huge round of applause to all of you. I have to say that it is always a pleasure to watch these beautiful garments made by these beautiful men. Abu and Sandeep don't just design garments, they design jewelry that pose to be garments. Rightfully, this collection of theirs is called Inheritance. And I think if you do buy these garments, they are valid inheritance for all your children and grandchildren, because these are like heirloom pieces that you can really pass on. Walking today is more than just walking for fashion or walking for their immense glory. It's actually walking for a cause. And CPAA, that actually completes its 50 years, needs a huge round of applause for all the work that they've done for the last 5 decades tirelessly. Now, unfortunately, as we know, cancer is a looming reality and has, of course, plagued the world, and we've lost millions of people to this disease. I know, personally for me, I've lost even my father to this disease, and I know the kind of turbulence and the kind of hardships families across the world have gone through combating this. So the cure for this disease, which has come a long way in the world of medicine, truly is something that is admirable. And everyone who has worked towards actually making sure that people have the adequate funds, people who may not be affording, have the adequate funds to cure their loved ones, is something that CPAA works towards. And so all of you with deep pockets here, you know, we beseech you as members of the fraternity and fashion that please dig into those deep pockets and make sure that you can actually contribute to this immense cause. Because we all know that combating this disease is something that is the need of the hour, and every effort made in that direction will save a life. All of you responsible for that are sitting here, all you esteemed members of the audience. So all of us, on behalf of Sonam and Shweta and Abu and Sandeep, we really want to reach out to all of you, not only to your pockets, but even to your hearts. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's been an honor walking on this ramp.
Just before I'd like to thank you all for being here. May I request Karan, Sonam and Shweta to give the highest regard to Mr. KVS Manian, who's been the highest collector of funds for CPAA for this year. So he'll be coming here, and I'd like you to award him a trophy. Mr. Manian, please.
Let us hear it from Mr. KVS Manian, the highest individual fundraiser for the Tata Mumbai Marathon 2019. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a big effort by this amazing gentleman. He deserves a louder round of applause. I'm sure we can do better. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and it's wonderful to see you today, and keep collecting more money and supporting more people. Would you like to say a few words?
Just in case you think I don't hold a permanent job, I do other than raising money. I do work an 8-hour a day. It's a great pleasure to be here today. It's my fortune that I'm able to channelize my goodwill and equity into a good cause like this. And I do this for the last few years, and I would like to continue doing this for a cause that is close to my heart. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Mr. Manian, you are very modest. Just to inform all of you, this year he collected for us over 1 crore, 1.40 lakhs alone. And his team collected more than 2 crores for us, which is a big sum of money. Thank you.
Very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everybody. Wait and watch out for Shana NC. She comes on next.
अपना टाइम आएगा मेरे जैसा शाना लाला तुझे ना मिल पाएगा ये शब्दों का ज्वाला मेरी बेड़ियां पिघलाएगा
Oh, I'm sorry. I think I've come to the wrong place. I was supposed to go to the ladies' changing room and wear a sari and come here. Where's the ladies' changing room here? That side. अच्छा, gents होके तेरे को कैसे मालूम है? See you in a sari sometime soon. Yeah, thank you.
असली लेडीज होता तो तुम्हारा तो जान ही निकल जाता। बाप रे, हम सबको बता दें कि हमने शाइना एनसी का साड़ी पहना है, इसीलिए इतना शाइन कर रहा है। लेकिन हमने इनका साड़ी पहना तो इन्होंने क्या पहना? अच्छा, आपका सब लोगों ने इन्हीं का पहना है, हमें बहुत बहुत खुशी है। फरहान अख्तर, प्रीति जिंटा, अमृता राव, इतने सब लोग यहाँ पे आए हुए हैं। हम आपको एक बात कहना चाहते थे।
कहिए प्लीज।
हमारे हस्बैंड हमको प्यार नहीं करते।
बिल्कुल समझ में नहीं आ रहा है क्यों।
इनको पता ही नहीं है, इनसे होता ही नहीं। डांस नहीं करते, इसको पड़ी ही नहीं है। मेरी ब्यूटी किसका? हर बात ठीक करते। एक मिनट बंद करो, ये तुम्हारी माँ का पिया नहीं चल रहा है, यहाँ तक गाने बजा रहा है। अच्छा, हम आपको बस एक ही मैसेज देना चाहते हैं। सबसे पहले तो बहुत बहुत कंग्रेचुलेशंस। अब समझ नहीं आ रहा किधर खड़े हों, कि लेडीज में कि जेंट्स में, बाथरूम में भी कर। अभी हम यहाँ पर जेंट्स बाथरूम में गए तो कहने लगा गलत बाथरूम में आए हो। जेंट्स बाथरूम में, बाथरूम हमने जेंट्स की तरह ही किया। हाँ, लेकिन बहुत अच्छा डिजाइन है आपका, बहुत अच्छा कैंसर पेशेंट्स के लिए जो आप कंट्रीब्यूट करती हैं हर साल, पिछले 10 सालों से कर रही हैं। बहुत बहुत मुबारकबाद, जोरदार तालियां इनके लिए एक बार, और सबके लिए जो इस कॉज के लिए स्टेज पे आए। बाकी जिंदगी में एक बात याद रखिए, जिससे पहले मैं फरहान जी को माइक दूं, जिंदगी में एक बात याद रखिए कि आगे बढ़ना हो तो हमेशा झाड़ू मारिए, क्योंकि झाड़ू मारता हुआ आदमी आगे जाता है, पोछा मारता हुआ पीछे आता है। ये जिंदगी का सार है।
Words of wisdom. Thank you very much. Firstly, everyone for being here. Most importantly, thank you to all these wonderful people up here on stage who have taken time out from their busy lives, from their busy schedules, to be here to support a very important cause. That's the Cancer Patients Aid Association. I would also like to say thank you, of course, to Shaina. I believe that there's been 2 decades now that you've been involved with this association, so please do keep up the good work. And congratulations and all the best. There's over 28,000 patients that have benefited from this association, and I do hope that all of us, of course, are here to help you do the work you need to do and to be here in full support. So thank you very much. Thank you, Preeti. I think I speak on behalf of both of us and on behalf of Amrita here. So thank you, Amrita, and please enjoy the rest of the evening. And now back to this wonderful gentleman or gentlewoman.
45 मिनट लगा, अभी भी जेंटलमैन बोलेंगे आप रेडी होने में?
तो क्या बुलाऊं आपको?
रिंकू बुला लीजिए।
रिंकू?
आप तो डार्लिंग भी बुला सकते हैं, हमने कभी माइंड नहीं किया।
चलिए, ऐसे कर लो।
लाइफ में प्रॉब्लम बहुत है।
क्या प्रॉब्लम्स है आपको?
हस्बैंड प्यार नहीं करते।
फिर से वो गाना शुरू कर दीजिए आप, ये वाला।
इनको आता ही नहीं है। बाकी थैंक यू एवरीवन। हमने यहाँ पे आज मॉडल, हाँ,
Please donate generously to Cancer Patients Aid Association.
और जिनको भी ये वाहियात बीमारी हुई है जल्दी जल्दी ठीक कर दे ऊपर वाला, बस उन सबको थैंक यू सो मच, और सबके कंट्रीब्यूशन के लिए बहुत बहुत थैंक यू।
Yes, please दिल खोल के contribute कीजिए, and please go out and vote also, because elections are coming, so please go out and vote, each one of you. Thank you.